Good evening. This is BelGeode, and we are back in some more Star Citizen. And as you can see, things have changed slightly. So we're still in New Babbage, but of course it is November, just after my birthday, and the beginning of the IAE, the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. This year is 2951, because, it's like several 100 years ahead of real life. So as you can see, I've got a new armor. The update that we're rocking right now is update 3.15.1, and I believe everybody got this new armor, which is kind of cool. I kind of like it. I kind of wish it was in purple, though, but I'm not going to complain too much. But anyway, as we did last year, we're going to show off the expo for a little bit, and then, of course, we'll conclude by showing off some of the ships. Now, I may not actually get the opportunity to fly the ships in this video, so if that is the case, you can expect an additional video, which is just basically the test flight of the ships that I want to show you. And I believe today is the 4th day of the IAE. I believe it is the Aliens Day, quote unquote. However, since there are 2 halls in Tobin Exhibition Hall, the second hall contains the previous day's exhibition, which is really the one that I want to show you. And that is going to be the Aegis Exhibition, because there is a brand new Aegis spacecraft that you guys have got to see. I'm sure you probably already have if you are used to Star Citizen and follow some of the bigger YouTubers like Board Gamer or Subliminal or Space Tomato or any of the others out there, Cobra TV, Synchronizers, any of them. Yeah, you know all the ones that I'm talking about. All the good guys there. All the good guys. You probably already seen it, but I really want to show it from my point of view, of course, in VR using Vorpx. By now, you should have seen the usual disclaimers that I typically have. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, we are going to go back to the first-person view. And, oh, look, you can see my back there. Damn, I've got lights on my back. That's nice. And I've also got a MediPen. That is awesome. So yeah, lots changed in this particular version of Star Citizen. Actually, more to the point, a lot has changed since 3.15 went live. So, of course, we have the inventory, which, if you recall, when I was in the public test server, I kind of showed you what the inventory consisted of. So there's no real need for me to go through that again. I may show it just really quick, but I'd rather be in some place that has a little bit more light before I actually show that to you. So we're going to head out of here and click. There we go. Now I'm still using keyboard and mouse to move around and to look around, a combination of mouse movement as well as head movement while in VR. I still haven't found an ideal way to do this, and unfortunately, since Star Citizen is still not VR capable, we got to do the workaround here, which is exactly where Vorpx comes in. No doubt you may have seen the video that I put up on Vorpx, as in how to use it. You can refer to that as a guide. Bear in mind, as time goes on, things may change and it may no longer be valid. If that is the case, then I may see about putting a new guide up. All right, let me show you the inventory really quick here. Okay, so this is the new inventory window, and it's a paper doll style inventory, so you can see that I've got my chest plate here, my arms, my legs. You can see my pistol, you can see the MediPen, and I'm supposed to have a helmet on there, but it's actually off to the right. This main inventory here is what you have on the planet that you started from. You may notice that when you now log into Star Citizen for the first time, it will ask you, after you create your character, what planet you want to consider your home base. I, of course, choose Microtech, something about the Winter Wonderland that I really enjoy. So this inventory screen that you're seeing on the right-hand side, this is essentially everything that you have on this planet. If you leave this planet and you do not take any of this stuff with you, like in any of your pieces of armor or in your backpack or anything like that, it will stay here. And in order for you to access it again, you need to come back here. Stuff that you have on your person, like the flight suit, of course, and any armor and weapons that you're carrying, that, of course, will come with you. And you could even stuff stuff like the little plush toy here. You could put that in storage. And the same thing for like food and drinks. You can do that as well. It's very different from how it used to be, where we went into the Moby Glass, but honestly, I think it is a better system. Now, for those of you who are in VR using Vorpx, be advised, the way that we are using Vorpx, you cannot see this entire screen. The edges are kind of cut off. So again, that's a little bit of a limitation, a little bit immersion breaking, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so we're done with inventory. Okay, so how about we head to Tobin Expo Hall, and we're going to make a beeline for the Redeemer, because the Redeemer is a ship that has been a long time coming. And we'll cut the video here and pick it up once we're downstairs at the train station. Okay, folks, I lied. I changed my mind. First, let's take a look at this, because this is new. I don't believe I showed this to you the last time that I was in Star Citizen. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. This is the Brentworth Care Center. This is now a hospital. And all the planets will have hospitals. I believe there is one on Crusader, if I'm not too mistaken. And there will be eventually one on the other two planets, Hurston and ArcCorp. But for right now, these two are the main ones. And then, of course, there are clinics, you know, smaller hospitals on the various space stations around the Stanton system. So what can you do at a hospital? Well, you can save your genetic data. So think of it as like insurance. In case you die, where do you want to spawn? You want to spawn here, right? So you click the screen. Accessing records. As your primary residence, your imprint is already registered at this medical facility. So if it were the case that we were on like a different planet that has a hospital or on a station or something, we can switch that. We can actually change it so that our data will be stored at that other location. So that's pretty cool. We can also buy medicine here. There is a little pharmacy. I think this is the pharmacy. Is this a pharmacy? Hello, lady. I guess this is the pharmacy. Yes, it is. So yeah, we can buy meds here, and we can also buy a med gun. And of course, I'm sure you've probably already heard by now about the infamous scam that people were doing in public test server, where they were deliberately overdosing people so that they would fall over unconscious and they could rob them. I love it. I love it. Leave it to the player base to always find some way to scam the system. I think it's fixed, but I'm not 100% certain. I've never had it happen to me, and hopefully I won't. But I just think that is hilarious as hell. All right, as usual, Star Citizen has bugs, and that was just one of them right there. I have no idea what that was. Okay, so we're going to the IAE. If you recall, last year you took the same train that will take you to the Commons, and this is actually a stop that you will have before you reach to the Commons. So we're just going to chill here. We'll relax and wait for the train. Looks like the train will be here in about 20 or so seconds, so yeah. I'm really liking this armor, though, although I am a little sad because there was a total wipe of the server, and while I was able to retain what money I had, I lost my nifty purple armor that I'm so used to.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
And I also lost my white samurai armor, as I call it, so that really sucks. So I'm gonna have to buy that all over again, and that was not cheap, by the way, relatively speaking. But again, it is what it is. All right, so next stop, Tobin Expo Hall. So let's talk a little bit about the Redeemer. while we're heading there, so we have an idea of what it is that we're going to be looking at. Several years ago, the giants at CIG decided to hold a contest for the community. And the contest was simple: design a gunship that would be used in Star Citizen. So everybody got groups together, like groups of 3 or 4 people, people that were good at 3D modeling and artwork and, all of that kind of stuff. And every group of people submitted their ship as, a contest entry for the Next Great Starship. Well, the group
will
that
be leaving the
won,
station momentarily.
I don't remember the name that they were going by, but huge shout out to them because they were able to get their design, which was named the Redeemer, eventually added into Star Citizen. Now, it's actually taken a while. Remember, I said this was like a few years that it took for us to actually get the Redeemer in-game. With all the changes that have happened to Star Citizen, they had to basically redesign it, and they kept it true to the original design that the group of people had come up with. But it is surprisingly so much better now that it is fully fleshed out. And I intend to show that to you. All right, so this is, of course, the lobby for the IAE. You'll notice the colors are different. If you remember last year, they were going with like a yellow and black theme. This year, they're going with a bluish theme. You'll see some little, what are those, pedestals or whatnot? Those have audio in there. If you click it, it will actually say stuff. So we could actually try that.
Hello and welcome to the 2951 Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. This special audio presentation will be your guide to the ins and outs of the various halls and provide unique insight about the vehicles and manufacturers on display. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoy your time with us here at this year's IAE.
So there you go. It's like you're at Epcot Center, if you're familiar with Epcot Center, that is. All right, so just like last year, we had certain bells of the ball, and this year is no different. So the Aries starfighter, which is created by Crusader, that will be one of the ships that will be featured in a future date, and more than likely that'll be our second episode for this. The one that we're going to take a look at today that I've been talking about is the Redeemer. This is, I guess, an artist's rendition of it. This is what it looks like. Well, we're going to take a look at the full thing. I have, of course, ahead of time gone through and bought all the t-shirts and all the hats because it's me, and I would not be me if I didn't buy all the t-shirts and all the hats. I do the same thing when I go to like air shows and stuff like that. Yeah. I think I've got a problem. I guess it's better than going to the mall, right? Or like buying out all of the stock at Torrid or Hot Topic. All right, Zenith Hall is where we want to go. Ooh, boy, elevator's gonna kill me again. Yep, I do believe the elevators are gonna kill me again. Uh-oh. Yeah, this may not go very well for me. I'm gonna try and jump. See, this is what I was most afraid of. The elevators like to kill me. Seriously, Star Citizen. Why do your elevators insist on trying to kill me? Look at this. This is like the abyss here. This is nuts. This is really nuts. I don't think I can get out either. Nope, I sure can. I have no idea where I am. This is awkward. This is very awkward. Okay, maybe we hop down here. No clue where I am right now. That just looks wild, though. All right, we're going on an adventure, folks. I have no idea where we are. As long as this stuff appears to be solid, I'm okay with it. I see stairs there. How did I even do this? How did I glitch through the world here? Oh, and I'm dead. Sigh. Yep. Yep. Fully expected that. You know what? I'm just going to leave that in the video. This is what I had to put up with last year. The elevators kept killing me. Okay, well, remember that hospital? Yeah. Don't ask me how I'm going to get my stuff back, because now when you die, yeah, you end up here and you lose all of your stuff. Oh my. Yeah. Lady, I don't suppose you happen to pick up my armor and my stuff for me? I see you've got surgical instruments there. I'm not really interested in surgical instruments, though. I'm just interested in getting my stuff back. Oi. All right, let's take a look at the inventory. Oh, did it not work? Okay, so welcome to the new inventory, and you will notice... Oh, look at that. It did give me my stuff back. Okay, well, I'm all right with that. I am all right with that. Okay, where's my jumpsuit that I like to wear? I think this is the one. So we'll go ahead, we'll right-click on that, and can we not go equip? Really? Why can't we go equip? I want to equip it. Aye, they're killing me here. Nope. Really? Okay, do I need to take this off then? Yeah, I'm going to take it off. Okay, so that's off. All right, now we're getting somewhere. And you know what? I'm not even going to put on the spacesuit. I'm going to look for my regular old pants. Do I even have regular old pants? I don't know that I do. Yeah, we'll put on the spacesuit. Why not? All right, right-click you, equip. Right-click you, and equip. So this is how it works, folks. And I was really, really fortunate here that I did not have to, you know, completely restart everything, because that would have sucked. That would have really sucked. What did I just do there? Open. All right, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that. Let's put that back in here. As you can imagine, it can be a pain to work with this new stuff here, but I think I got it now. All right, so we got that, and we'll go ahead and equip that. Okay, I think that's it, except for my helmet. I'm not going to worry about the helmet. Let's make sure everything is good to go. Yep, there's me. Yep, there's me from the back. And yep, we're back in here. Okay, gentleman doing the electric slide or whatever it is there, the moonwalk, and lady that brought me back to life, thank you very much for your gracious assistance. But I am out of this popsicle stand. All right, so how about we try this all over again? So it is going to be Tobin Expo Hall, take 2. Provided, of course, I can find the elevators. What floor am I on? Floor 5. Okay. That's a restroom. I don't want a restroom. I'm going to get lost here. I just know it. All right, here's our elevator. See, we're having all kinds of fun already, folks, and I haven't even gotten the opportunity to see the dang Redeemer just yet. This is nuts. Elevators. #1 killer in Star Citizen. Robert Space Industries, I'm looking at you. But at least on the bright side, we are back in the big, huge apartment building. So that means the trip to get to Tobin Expo Hall is not going to be very far. It is still beautiful, though. Look at that. Got a hole in the building right there. That is so awesome. Oh, no way. You've got shorts. I've never seen anybody wearing shorts. I want shorts now. How come I didn't get shorts? Holy crap. Okay, I'm going to need to find a clothing store at some point in time, but that won't be right now. That goes back to our original subject that we were talking about. You know, buying a whole bunch of clothing at concerts and cleaning out Hot Topic and Torrid. I'm not saying I was that guy, but I might have been that guy. All the metal shirts. All right, here comes that bug again. Yep. And again, it looks like an elevator. See, that should have been my first warning sign right there. So I intended this to be a really serious look at the Redeemer, but I think this is turning into a comedy of errors, but we're just going to roll with it because it's not that often that I get the opportunity to hop into Star Citizen and just kind of chill with you all. So I might as well have fun with it, you know? And as you can tell, it is still very much a work in progress. All right, it is still nighttime though. I do love looking at the city at night. Something about this planet. I enjoy this planet the most. The Winter Wonderland portion is okay, but I like the fact that it's also got forests and so on and mountains. That stuff is really cool. It'll be even better once it has rivers, lakes, and I'm presuming oceans. They have said that they are working on that. They are working on the tech for rivers and so on and so forth. So, as always with Star Citizen, we have no idea when it's coming. But when it does, it will be a marked improvement to this planet. One thing this planet does have, however, which is also pretty cool, volumetric clouds. So you'll recall a few months back when they brought us Crusader, the gas giant, and of course the quote-unquote cloud city of Aries. They also brought us volumetric clouds. So volumetric clouds have now spread out to this planet. I don't know if they have included volumetric clouds on ArcCorp or Hurston, but I know for a fact that at least on this planet, there are now volumetric clouds, which is really cool. It looks, to me, it kind of reminds me of DCS, but it kind of also has the graininess a little of Microsoft Flight Simulator. But suffice to say, it's really good. All right, now let's see if we're gonna make it down there this time. I am now taking bets as to whether or not the elevator will kill me again. Oh, let's take a look at this while we're here. So today is the 22nd of November that I'm recording this, so Aegis Dynamics is here. Tomorrow, Crusader Industries comes out, and Crusader, of course, is the other one that I want to show you because that's the Aries starfighter. And, of course, we've got Origin and all the various ones. The one that's listed for November 22nd and 23rd, that's all the alien stuff, which I can show that to you as well. And are you kidding me? We're back here again? Oh my God, we're gonna die a second time. I want to get out. Let me out. This is nuts. Can I at least make it over to like this side here? CIG, you want to help me out here? You want to do something about this? Because this is just ridiculous. What in the hell, man? It's becoming a comedy of errors, I tell you. Wow. That's just nuts. And of course, I have no idea where to go. I don't think if I crouch, I can like crawl under there or anything. Okay, and we're dead for the second time. Wow. Maybe I should just call this episode Dead for the Last Time. I'm keeping recording. I'm just going to keep rolling because you know what? It's about time you see what I have to go through to try and bring you these videos. Oh my God. I laugh, but it's really not that funny. It really is not that funny. Oh my God, what a freaking nightmare. All I did was stood there and look at the thing, so I guess I took too long to do that. Okay, so now I probably have two gowns, and now there's a dude in here. Hope you don't mind, dude. I am going to stand over here where it's a little brighter, and I'm going to open up the inventory again. All right, so how did we do this last time? Oh, I guess it gets rid of your gown. Okay, well, that's fine by me. Go ahead and get rid of that. Put that on. Wait, did I not put that on? Oh, that's the other thing with this inventory thing. You've got to get it, like, right on the spot there. All right. I'll put the pants on. As long as you see the little silhouette pop up, then you're good to go. Your other alternative, of course, is do it how I did it before, where you just right-click on it and choose Equip. But as we saw, that can get a little bit squirrely from time to time. All right, so there we go. We are good to go. Here we go. Third time's a charm, right, folks? Right. We're just going to go with that. Oh, one of these days I'll actually make it down to see the Redeemer. With any luck, it might even be today. All right, what floor am I on this time? There's an inside joke with that. My mom is a nurse, and many years ago she used to work in a hospital. And since she worked like night shift, she slept during the day. So I would always have to like wake her up in time for the shift. And it used to happen often where I would wake her up, and of course she's like way out of it. First words out of her mouth, "What floor am I on?" And I would always be like, "You're on the bedroom floor. You're at home." Never fails. So every time I'm in a hospital, whether it be virtual or real life, that's like a thing. It's like our little inside joke there. All right, now, the real test is going to be if third time is in fact a charm. And I'm actually going to run this time because you know what? I'm getting tired of making this walk. Holy crap. CIG, seriously? You had one job. I even tweeted it to you. Don't let the elevators kill me. And what do? You let the elevators kill me. I have died more times in this game due to elevators than I have to combat or anything else. I did die of slipping on the ice once, but that's a whole different ball game there. All right, we've got about 33 seconds to go. At least I'm not stuck in the train this time. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything because I might jinx myself. Holy crap. I hope you're enjoying this episode, folks, because I don't think I've ever done an episode like this before. I just wanted to show you the dang expo. Wow. Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. All right, so here's the plan. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go to the elevator. We're going to go in the elevator. We're going to press Zenith Hall, and then we're going to hurry our way out. All right. Not doing anything fancy, not looking at the board in the back or any of that. We're just going to go in there, hit the button, and go. And hopefully it'll work. Maybe. Possibly. If not, we will once again be dead for the last time. But that skyline, though. I really hope that they do plan on opening up some of these buildings, either as player housing or businesses and stuff like that. I realize that's probably going to be a heck of a lot more work, but just having like small areas to walk around and look around, it's a little limiting. And
Stop.
considering the fact that a lot of the delivery missions have you landing on the roofs of some of these buildings, it would be nice if we could actually see what's in the building, you know? But that's just my big dreaming again. Lady, if I tell you what I had to go through with these elevators, you probably would not believe me. All right, so here we go again, folks. I need you to scream at your PC or phone, however you're watching this, and give me some good vibes here. We're gonna make it happen this time. We are actually going to see the Redeemer. All right, now I need to remember which elevators were the cursed ones, and honestly, I don't. Maybe we go to the middle. Or I'll actually see which floor each one is on first before I click it. So we're gonna try this one here. Dude, if I don't make it, tell my kids and my grandkid I love them. All right, this one is at the Apex Hall. No, I don't want that one. Do we have one that's at the Zenith Hall? That's also at the Apex Hall. Oh, what in the hell, man? Are all of these at the Apex Hall? Are you kidding me? Okay, I feel like this is Russian roulette at this point. All right, here we go. We're gonna do it. Pray to the elevator gods that we make it. Now it's at the Zenith Hall. Now it's at the Expo lobby. We're gonna hop in there. We're gonna go Zenith Hall, please. I don't like that stutter. I'm like holding my breath here. Holy crap, we made it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah, there's no way this video is going to remain a serious video. Holy crap. The stuff that we had to go through just to get here. And it seems like I've even lost some FPS with all of these holograms that they've got going on here. So that's a whole different issue that I'm not even willing to address right now. I'm just going to give you an apology if it appears that the video is stuttery or if it appears that I've lost FPS. I just want to say it is what it is. We're here, however, and I'm going to run up the nifty little teak wood ramps that they've got this year. I remember they had like marble last year, and now they've got what appears to be teak wood, which is the traditional wood used in ships, like sailing ships and whatnot, or even ships today, yachts.
This is a friendly reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a shared space. Please be mindful of other guests during your visit.
All right, so what do we have? We've got the Vulcan, we've got the Nautilus. I think I showed those last year. Retaliator Bomber, Eclipse, the Vanguards. Oh, incidentally, just to kind of catch you up as to what I've bought between last year and this year. So the Retaliator Bomber I had showed you, that's the one with the massive, massive torpedoes. I think like size 9 torpedoes or some crap like that. I ended up buying that. And I also ended up buying the Vanguard Harbinger, which was the bomber variant that I showed off in the one video that's still getting comments today. Thank you for that, by the way. Reclaimer, of course, is that big behemoth right there. We saw that last year. The Saber, we still have not been able to fly that, I don't think. At least I haven't seen it anywhere available to fly, but that is still there, Saber and Saber Comet. Avenger. The Avenger room is the room that we're going to because that's the room that's got the Redeemer. So we'll take a look at that and then we'll quickly run downstairs and check out the Vulcan and Nautilus in the hologram room. All right, so now that we have a plan, we're going to run.
Find your next craft of choice at the 2951 IAE.
Oh boy, we're getting stutters here. That's no bueno. Hey, I just got here. Try not to crash the game on me, please. Thank you. All right, let's walk a little slower. It's going to take us a while to get there. So we've got guns. These are, of course, ship weapons. Now, I haven't checked to see if you can purchase them. I would assume you probably could, or maybe they're just simply display items, but you really have to know what it is you're looking for to put on your ship. But that gives you kind of an idea of the size of the weapons. And when you see the Redeemer, it'll be even more impressive when you see how big those guns are. All right, I'm going to back up here so that way we can at least take a look at the Reclaimer. So the Reclaimer is the big, massive salvage ship. Now, I have heard that salvage is something that's supposed to be coming relatively soon to Star Citizen. It is not fully implemented just yet, but I think that's one of the short-term goals that they have.
Microtech protection services are asking all guests to be extra vigilant when it comes to
Ooh, this is cool. This is new.
anything of concern. Please alert the member of staff and students.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That's Port Tressler. That's the space station that orbits the planet. So that is Microtech there, folks. That's the planet that we're on. I think they kind of messed up, though, because Port Tressler doesn't move. It's literally always above New Babbage. It is not actually orbiting. But you know what? We're going to call that creative license, and we're just going to go with that. I'm just grateful that I got in here and didn't get killed by the elevators a third time. Although it's still early yet, we still have to get out of here. All right, let me check the map. I do like the decor, though. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is where we are. All right, so we'll go in this way. Yeah, the decor looks really nice. I'm really digging the blue and the wood and everything. Okay, so yes, here we are. Okay, so this is the Redeemer here. We're going to take a closer look at that in a moment. But I just want to give a subtle nod to the Avenger, because honestly, folks, the Avenger is how I started Star Citizen. So let's say you are brand new to Star Citizen, you're looking to get into the game. I would actually highly recommend that you pick up a starter package that contains the Avenger, because in my opinion, this is probably one of the best starter ship packages out there. It's nimble, it's fast, it's got weapons, you know, it's got the different variants where you could use it for bounty hunting or you could use it for cargo running and stuff like that. I think there's even one that has like the ability to either do scanning or data running or something like that. I could be wrong. This is a little bit of a bug, though. It's actually not supposed to have the ramp up there. The ramp should be on the ground. But it looks like the oleos are not compressed. So, yeah, that's why it's sitting so high. But other than that, yeah, this is one of the best starter ship packages out there. Value for money, highly recommend that you get that. And I'm actually going to flash on the screen and put in the video description my referral code. So if you are very much interested in actually hopping into Star Citizen and purchasing a starter package, which basically gives you access to the game permanently, plus you have a ship that you can decide to upgrade later if you want to, either in-game with in-game cash or through the store with real money, or literally upgrade the ship and pay the difference in a better ship. Like, say, if you wanted to go from the Avenger to the Redeemer, you could purchase a starter pack that has the Avenger and then, like, upgrade it and pay the difference and get the Redeemer, which is pretty cool. And especially during the show, the IAE, you also get lifetime insurance, which I can't tell you how valuable that is for any starship that you own, especially once there's a bit more permanence established in Star Citizen, where it's possible for you to lose stuff forever. Although I don't think they would actually lose your ship forever. That would kind of defeat the whole purpose of you paying real money to get it, wouldn't it? But this is the Redeemer. As I stated, this ship that we are looking at here was created by a group of Star Citizen players. I don't even know if any of them still play Star Citizen. I would hope that they do, because they did a really kick-ass job on this thing. I remember seeing the initial concepts that they came up with and thinking that was just such a wicked ship. And I'm really glad that this one is the one that won the competition, because CIG did it justice. Look at that. This is something you don't see every day. It's got wheels. It's actually got wheels. Not skids or, you know, any funky, gimmicky landing gear type stuff. It's got wheels. That is so cool. And you can see the little back here, the engines, that actually opens up in a V shape. When I show you the first flight or the test drive video, we'll go through all of that stuff there. And then, of course, we'll check out the inside. I am not going inside right now because I think there is a bug with that where you can't actually go inside. But I'll show you how you would get inside if you could. Look at this landing gear. So remember, I am about 6 foot tall. And in VR, this thing just looks massive. Wow. I love it. I love it. All right, so this is how you would enter. There's a ramp back here, and you're supposed to be able to click on this, but obviously that's not working because you see, we click on it and it's telling me I've already rented it, which I did ahead of time knowing that I was going to do a test drive video. But yeah, that's how you would get in. Oh, and by the way, this turret that you see back here, I believe this turret can move. Like, I don't think it just sits in that one spot. I think it can actually go to different sides. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about a different ship. All I know is this one is one of the stars of the party this year. And it is so good to see that it finally made it to the game. This is just so awesome. I love this ship. I haven't bought it yet. Let's be clear about that. I have not bought it yet. I probably will, but I haven't. Not just yet, because I don't really have much of a need for it. Most of the time, I'm doing solo stuff. But if I should happen to decide to hook up with other players and go flying around the verse, I might pick it up. Might definitely pick it up anyway. After all, I've got the bomber and I'm only a crew of 1, so there is that. And at some point in time, we are supposed to get our NPC crew people. I don't know when that's going to happen, but you kind of owe us, CIG. You kind of owe us. So there we go, folks. Take one more look at the Redeemer and, of course, the Avengers. Best starter ship, best player created ship. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. All right, let's quickly run down to the holodeck. We're going to take a look at that. Like I said, we're going to bypass all of the other ships in here because there's kind of no point me showing them to you. You can just watch last year's video and see them. It's the same ships. Nothing's changed. But we're going to run to the stairs, and hopefully I won't get any more stutters in this giant room. I was kind of hoping that they would have the convention at Horizon on Crusader. However, I guess that portion of Crusader was not ready yet. Oh, stairs are on the other side. So they really couldn't pull that off. But I am kind of glad that they came back here, with the exception of the death elevators that they have here. Look at this guy. So yeah, this is a Saber. Talk about ships that we still have no idea. I have yet to fly this thing. I mean, does it say that it can be rented? Well, I mean, we got a pop-up here. Yeah. Okay, it says it can be rented. So does that mean I can now? Because guess what? I'm going to rent this sucker. Alright, hopefully that means it's flyable. We'll find out at a later time. So any rentals that you get during the IAE are good for 48 hours. After that time, and that is 48 hours real world time, they disappear and you don't have them anymore. Ooh, I like the mood of this. Oh, excuse me there, buddy. Push the boundaries. Okay. It's like a man after my own heart, because my favorite phrase is push the button. Alright, this I believe is the hologram display, so we're just going to run over here. And let's see what we got back here. So I don't remember these ships, which is why I'm showing them to you again. Alright, what do we have here? Aegis Nautilus. Well, where's it at? There it is. Okay, yeah, that's the mine layer ship. I'm not quite certain I see the purpose for a mine layer ship. I mean, think about space itself. We're talking about a vast area. And of course, I'm sure there's probably preferred routes, like hyperlane routes or stuff along those lines. I'm thinking in Star Wars terms, but I mean, the principle is basically the same. Where the hell are you going to lay mines, and how do you know exactly where you're supposed to lay the mines? That is my real question. How does that all work? If anybody knows, chime in the comments there and explain to me what is the purpose of a mine-laying ship in Star Citizen. All right, and this will be the Vulcan. Almost looks like a drop ship or something. Wait, what does it say here? Aegis Vulcan. Refuel, repair, rearm. One-person support crew with the Aegis Dynamics Versatile Vulcan. Okay, so this is the helper ship. That explains why I didn't think about it, because that is not a role that I intend to take. I mean, I'm sure I'm probably going to need help many times. My good buddy Sergio from helisimmer.com has already purchased a Cutlass Red with full expectation that he will have to be my ambulance service. Of course, I also told him that 9 times out of 10, I die because of elevators and not because of space travel. But yeah, that's a nice little ship. Huh. It'll be interesting to see all of this emergent gameplay come around, and how they're able to pull everything together with the various types of ships and various types of gameplay that they're supposed to have with them. It'll be really cool to see how they pull that all together. All right.
The all-new 2951 IAE immersive audio experience is the perfect way to get more info
I'm listening to
about
the lady.
why adventurous pilots across the universe dare to fly.
Cool. Thank you, lady. I really appreciated that. I never would have guessed any of that had you not said it. All right, can I sit here? Because this is where we're going to call the episode for today. I sure can. Nice. Push the boundaries. No, don't push the boundaries. All right, so you know what, folks? I think we've done enough for this episode. I realize I didn't go through the entire expo hall, but like I said, if you really want to see all that stuff, you can check out last year's videos. They're basically identical to this. The only thing that's different, of course, is the decor in the place. But other than that, there's no elevator issues. And that took up a lot of time. You really got to see the ins and outs of the hospital system and the inventory. So, yeah, I'm hoping you're at least happy with that. The system does work, though. It does work. The elevators, however, not so much. But that will just about do it for me for right now. So what's next on the agenda? Tomorrow, of course, they will have the Crusader exhibit. So I am going to see if I can come back here, and we'll actually pick up the video from inside here. So that way we'll have bypassed all the elevator rubbish. And we'll check out the new Crusader Aries starfighter. And we'll also check out some of the other Crusader spacecraft that they currently have available. So that'll be cool. And then that will more than likely be the last video inside the convention hall. I will do a third video, and that will just strictly be the test flying. So we'll try to test fly the Redeemer, and depending on how long that flight goes, we might also test fly the Aries, or I could make the Aries its own separate video. I don't know yet. We'll see how it works. This is Thanksgiving week, so you never know. I might have time to do this stuff. Then again, I might be busy doing other stuff. Never know. Either way, thank you as always for watching. This has been BelGeode. I've been playing Star Citizen, and I've been doing it in VR through Vorpx. Just to remind you, Vorpx is payware. The standard disclaimers are popping up down below right now. It is not perfect. It is not for everyone, but if you enjoy playing things in VR, it's one step closer to that. It's probably the closest we're going to get right now in Star Citizen. Aside from that, if you enjoy what you've seen, please feel free to give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe. And hey, don't forget to share, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to laugh at my antics with the elevators. And I will see you really, really soon with some more Star Citizen. Alrighty, folks. Ciao.